Hey everybody, welcome to Clarity Tarot. Today I wanted to do a pick a card with the question, who are your hidden fans? So there's a lot of pick a cards out there in the YouTube world about like who are your hidden enemies or who are your haters, and that's important to know also, but what about who are the people that love you that you might not totally see? So I wanted to look into that. I'm going to be using 3 decks today. The New York City Tarot, which is awesome and a favorite. The Love Bomb Kindness cards. And then my old standby, the Language of Letting Go Oracle deck. So you'll see 3 piles here. Pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. First we have the Cobalt Calcite stone. Next is the emerald. Pile 3 is a garnet. And then last we have ammonite, which is like a fossil. So take a moment and meditate on the piles and the stones, see what calls out to you, and I will see you at your reading. All right, pile 1. If you picked the first pile or this stone, this is going to be your reading. So these love bombs I'm going to turn over at the end. Let's start with your tarot. We have Strength, the 2 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and then the Initiating Friendship card and Confiding in a Friend card. Okay, and so the question is, who are your hidden fans, your hidden supporters? Well, first of all, if you're trying to figure out who this person might be, I'm noticing how many people there are with glasses or sunglasses in these cards, which is kind of unusual. So if someone comes to mind that's always wearing glasses or sunglasses, that might be your person. Also could be a dog lover if you're looking for a clue. So who is this person that's a secret fan? Well, it's somebody that kind of keeps to themselves, so it would make sense why you might have missed that, that they're a fan of yours. And this is somebody that you have reached out to and offered friendship to in a way. You've been very kind to them, you've started conversations, and even though you've always had, oh no, actually this is backwards. And there's someone that even when they have a lot to do, like you see this person's walking like, what is that, 8 dogs at once. 2 of Pentacles is often about kind of managing a lot of different things and juggling them at once. And Hermit is someone who's on a deep quest. Even though this is a person that has a lot going on, they always make time for you, to listen to you, to be there for you, to help you with a problem. So why are they a hidden fan of yours? Well, I'm getting that they see a lot of themselves in you, pile 1. So these qualities they have of strength, of trying to keep to themselves, of being helpful to others, they notice those also in you, and they want to support you because of how you've supported them and how you've offered friendship to them. Let's look at these love bomb cards. We have, you're a gift to those around you, and I'm impressed with your kids' manners. It says a lot about you. So this could literally be about your children. So this might be somebody who's been around your children if you have children. If you don't have kids, I'm getting this could be a work connection. And there's something about either like a team that you lead, or even if you're not like a quote unquote leader or manager, there's some kind of group where you have a prominent role and you've had a positive impact on that group in terms of their positivity, their kindness, their manners, their pro-socialness, meaning that they do the right thing, or they show up for people perhaps better than before you were around. And this person has noticed that, and they really admire that about you. What else? Let's get some more energy out here. Again, using the New York City Tarot. So what else is it about pile 1 that this person really admires? We have the 9 of Wands. What else does pile 1's person admire about them? Why are they a fan? We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Let's get one more. Ooh. 2 of Cups in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This person admires that you really have your life together in all ways, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, relationally. And you don't get caught up in being overly connected to just one person. What I'm getting with the 2 of Cups in reverse, sometimes 2 of Cups upright can give me a bit of like a codependent vibe, like we are one, we're in this together, there is no you, and me, there is only us. And you really see people as an individual. You don't get sucked into partnerships with people if they don't serve you. With the Ace of Swords reverse, you're able to very quickly figure out if something isn't true, isn't aligned with the highest good, or is a straight up lie. You can sniff that out in people really quickly. And with the 9 of Wands, you persevere. There's a lot about your role that this person has observed you in. I'm really getting this as more of like a work colleague kind of situation. This person has observed you in many difficult situations, and you persevere. You keep going, you don't give up. And you see how there's all these different, what do you call those? I want to say spools of thread, but that obviously is not right. Reams of fabric? Somebody let me know in the comments what that's called. But there's all these different choices, and it's like this person has observed you thinking about, okay, what are my choices? What way could I go with this? How do I want to proceed? And making a good strategic decision about that. So I'm getting by now you might have a vague idea of who this is. It's somebody you've been friendly with, but you would just be surprised about how much they feel for you, basically. So now what I want to ask is, what is it exactly, more about what exactly this person feels for my pile 1. We've seen a bit about kind of some of your actions and behaviors and traits that this person admires in you and why they find those admirable, but how do they actually feel about you as a person? And for this, I'm just using a playing card deck. 6 of Wands. So what they love about you is that you find a way to succeed, to overcome, to always come out on top, and that you do it with love. You offer people understanding, consideration, and I'm getting also with both of these cards that you do it with style, you do it with some flair. So I don't know if there's maybe some kind of charisma to you, pile 1, that really comes in as you're doing what you do. And this person has noticed that and adores that about you. 5 of Cups. So the other thing that this person absolutely adores about you and how they feel about you is they can see that you've been through a lot. That it's not like you act this way because you're naive or you're just a glass half full kind of person. You've been through some really hard things and you've overcome. And again, this person can relate to that. They've felt that way in their lives as well. And so they admire how you've been able to do that. I'm also getting that this person has a little bit of sadness in terms of how they feel about you as well, because they would like to be closer to you, but there's some kind of barrier to that, whether it's distance, maybe you live far away, maybe you're in very different life stages, like maybe you have small kids at home and they're almost retiring, or who knows, could be anything. You would know what that is, but there's something where they kind of get in their head and they're like, oh, if only insert reason here. If only we lived in the same city, if only I was younger, if only they were single, if only I didn't have so many friends already, you know, whatever it is, there's something there. And also another message with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands. This person really wants to be successful with you in the sense that they want to go deeper with you, they want to be closer to you, they really admire you, and they want to be in a better relationship. So that's a really great message, pile 1. And let's see, anything else to close the reading for pile 1? Let's see here. So even though these came out as who this person is and why they're a fan, I'm going to read these two also as advice, because these really are advice cards. So confiding in a friend. Today I'll remember it's okay to talk about issues that bother me. It's by sharing these concerns I'll move beyond them. I'll trust myself to choose the best confidant possible, someone who won't use my disclosures against me and who will give me healthy feedback. And they really feel that you've done that, pile 1. And today I'll pay attention to my behaviors and actions as I form new friendships. I'll notice who I am attracted to and why, and not worry about whether the other person likes me or accepts me. If I make a mistake, it's okay. I learn something valuable from every interaction with another person. Okay, pile 1, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave a like. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to suggest any other topics you'd like to see me read on. You can book a personal reading by getting in touch with the description box, and I hope to see you again. Thank you so much. Okay, hello pile 2. If you picked number 2 or this emerald stone, this is your reading. And we'll look at those love bomb cards in a moment. But first, your tarot, we have, the Death card, 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and 5 of Cups, with trusting in God as your kind of oracle card here. So first of all, who is this person? Who are your secret fans? Your secret fans are people that have seen you go through something really difficult, pile 2, and you've kept your wits about you. You've built a life for yourself. You've found a way to thrive, even though things have been really hard. You've even had to, in a way, reinvent yourself. The Death card can be about things ending, but more than that, it's about change. It's about reinvention. It's about finding something new. And I'm getting that these people or person have seen you create a new version of yourself. And you see here with the 8 of Pentacles cards, this person is making different prints for, first it was t-shirts, and now it's, I guess, these just kind of banners. And again, this figure is making something new from there. So it's like there's something about your innovation, your creativity. You keep leveling up and finding a way to do that and to leave the old behind. And people notice that and really admire that about you. And they're actually able to see you do that. I'm getting this might be a work connection, might be somebody actually now Spirit's telling me no, it's not work. I'm getting distracted by the Pentacles, but thank you, Spirit, for the redirect. So this is not someone you work with, it's someone that would be a personal friend or a family member or multiple. And they've seen you really trust your life with this trusting in God card, that you have been dealt some lemons or dealt a bad hand, and you found a way to make lemonade or to make the best of what's come your way. I want to get a clarifier for this King of Pentacles card because I feel like there's something significant about this figure here. The fact maybe that they are actually a doctor or something like that. So I'm going to get a clarifier here. So why is the King of Pentacles in this reading? We have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, this might literally be your doctor or a health professional, somebody that has seen you, let's say, go through a very difficult period of time with your health or some kind of condition you've had to manage. This could also be, it wouldn't have to be a literal doctor. It could be something like a physical therapist, a psychotherapist, maybe even like a personal trainer, any kind of person that's helped you with a particular goal that's more of a personal nature. Again, this is not work. It's somebody that you know from your personal life, or maybe even someone you've hired, whether, you know, if that's like a counselor or a trainer to help you with something. And they have seen you make such amazing progress and be able to do that because of your faith in life, your faith in your own world kind of unfolding a piece at a time as it should. And the things they admire about you. Yeah, I admire your constant learning and growing. I hope my child grows up to be like you. So in particular, the thing that this person really admires about you and the reason that they're a fan is you don't let hard things keep you down. You keep going. You see everything as a learning opportunity and a way to improve. And that's why this message, I hope my child grows up to be like you, is here. And this could be a clue to who this person is. Maybe they have a child that they're raising. But it's like you're a good parent to yourself, where your self-talk is like, it's okay that happened. You know, yes, we can be sad about the bad things that happened or what went wrong, but we're just going to do the best that we can for today. We're going to start over. We're going to take what step we can to go forward, and that's going to be enough. Anything else about this person for pile 2 to understand who they might be? Okay, we have a couple cards here. Six of Cups and Justice. Okay, so if you don't resonate with the storyline of this being someone who you've hired in some way, like a coach or a trainer or a doctor, this could also be someone in your life who, the way you would recognize them is when you're around them, you feel like a little kid again. Like you feel like all things are possible, like you just want to kind of hang out with them. And also kind of a strange message I'm getting here with the Justice card. This could be somebody that you've been involved in the past with, like a legal dispute. It could even be a divorce. So, which is interesting because I'm getting that there's a positive feeling between you. So if it was someone that you divorced, it's probably not someone where it was a recent divorce. I'm also getting a message, this might be just from one of you, that if you have, let's say, gone through a divorce recently, this is a message about how this person is eventually going to feel after the dust settles. So maybe, a few years from now, they wouldn't probably resonate with this message right now because there's so much hurt, but in the future this is what they would say about you in terms of why they're a fan. Anything else about what this person specifically admires in you? We've gotten so far that they admire your willingness to kind of brush yourself off, try again, keep going, determination, willingness to keep trying. Anything else about that? I'm getting that no, that's complete. Okay, and then what about how does this person actually feel about pile 2? Anything else about how this person feels about pile 2? We have the Fool. The Five of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups and the Chariot. Yeah, there's definitely something that you've gone through recently, pile 2, where you've had to leave something behind that was really challenging. something that you loved a lot, and make a transition in your life, and you're creating a whole new start, and it hasn't been easy. You've had people against you, or that you've had to kind of fight off. You've been opposed as you've tried to make this change, but you're focused above all else on your Ten of Pentacles, which is like, what is happiness to you, and you're refusing to give up on that. Okay, that's definitely admirable. Anything else that I missed about how pile 2 feels about how pile 2's person feels about them? We have Queen of Wands. Okay, so you might have a cat, pile 2, just a side message. They also, okay, so I'm getting this as kind of a platonic person. I guess for a few of you it could be romantic, but mostly this is, someone that you have like a friendly connection with. But even so, they want you to know that you're just absolutely magnetic, beautiful, a lot of magnetism. Okay. Anything I missed for this reading that pile 2 should know about who their secret fans are? Okay, we got a couple cards here. The Hermit and the Empress. Got the Hermit in the last pile, so I'm just going to clarify that card to make sure I interpret it specifically for this reading. So, one card to clarify the Hermit, please. The High Priestess. Okay, so the last message is that's important for you to know about your fans is they see you as a very nurturing person. A message that's coming through, perhaps for one of you, is perhaps that the really difficult thing that you went through was something around conceiving a child, adopting a child, or raising a child. Some difficulties with that, either physically or, it could be anything related to that. And that you've really had to deal with that in some ways alone. If there's been no one who can exactly understand what you've been going through, and you've had to do that and nurture yourself just the way this woman is nurturing the child. So that's really amazing, pile 2. That's not easy to do. Okay, so to close your reading, I'd like to read your oracle card, which is Trusting in God. So let's look at that for a moment here. Okay, your advice. So, today I will know that all my wants will be met. I will give my needs to the universe and trust that God will take care of the desires of my heart. I will have faith that I truly deserve to have my wants and needs met. All right, thank you, pile 3. That is your reading. Please leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what other topics you'd like to see me read on. If you would like to book a personal reading, all the information for that is in the description box below. And I'll see you at another reading. Thank you so much. Okay, pile 3, if you picked the Garnet, here's your reading. So Garnet happens to be the birthstone for January. I know this because my birthday is January 3rd. So we might have some Capricorns or Aquarius signs in this pile. So let's look at who are your secret fans. I have to say, when I was getting the cards out for your pile, they were all spitting at me very, I want to say obnoxiously. So whoever your fans are might be very enthusiastic, and you might be like, whoa, it's too much. Like, please tone it down a little bit. So, I'm going to read your love bomb kindness cards in a moment. First, let's look at who are your secret fans. Okay, your fans, pile 3. First of all, I want to mention that there are multiple people, not just one person, because I've noticed I keep saying fans, which I didn't do for the first 2 piles. that would explain why there was so much spitting of the cards and why you have so many more than everybody else, because the first message coming through is that you have a lot of fans, actually, a lot of people that feel this way about you. And what they love about you is this: you're a very generous person. You radiate love and positivity and inspiration wherever you go. If not wherever you go, you've definitely showered it on these people. So I'm getting that you might not totally resonate with the idea of being like this sunny, bubbly, cheerful person everywhere you go, but there's certain places where you put it on, you turn it on, and you really nurture others. Actually, nurture isn't quite the right word. It's more like inspire or enliven. Like you almost lend them some of your life force or your enthusiasm so that they can have a little bit of a brighter moment or a brighter day that day. So that's that. There's that you do for them that they really appreciate. But also with the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords, you have inspired them by leaving things behind when you know that you need to make a change, by standing your ground, standing your sacred ground. Isn't that what Brene Brown says? Drawing a line in the sand when it's appropriate to do so. With your oracle cards down here, rejecting shame, practicing gratitude, and acting as if. I think these people have seen you go through something really difficult, and you've still maintained your generous nature even through that. You've refused to go to the dark side and be down on yourself in a way that's unhealthy or unhelpful. And this acting as if card, it's a positive card. It's not about wearing a mask. It's about acting as if the problems you're facing right now are already behind you. I think it says on here, it's a positive form of pretending. So you've inspired others with your ability to just take it one step, put one foot in front of the other and keep going, even when you're dying inside, or even when you're feeling like you're falling apart. You never let them see you sweat, pile 3, and people think that you're amazing for that. Let's see your messages here, what people love about you. I appreciate the respect you show others. I care about you and I'm here for you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. I trust you with my life and I admire your kindness. Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, beyond just what you see in these messages, is these people have seen somebody really do you dirty or backstab you. And despite that, you've maintained your dignity. You haven't sunk to their level. And you've really, really garnered these people's respect for that. That's also why I admire your kindnesses here. Because it's easier to be kind to people before they've screwed you over. But once they have, it's really difficult to still offer kindness and respect. But they've seen you do that in a way that's been, I'm hearing, quite shocking. These people also want you to know, like, with this I care about you card. So, okay. You've been kind of this, like, fountain of positivity and encouragement to these people. Almost like maybe you saw it as your role or your job to do that, like for all that energy be going from you to them. But these people want to let you know, like, I'm here to help you too. Like, I'd love to give some of that positivity back your way. I just don't really exactly know how to. But I want you to know that, like, if you could ever think of something I could do for you, please ask, because it would make me really happy to return the favor. So you have almost like this whole group of people that are your fans that are just waiting for you to reach out and say, hey, it would really help me if you could do this for me. I'm thinking almost of like The Godfather, the Godfather in the movie, like one day, and that day may never come, I'll call on you to do a service for me or a favor for me. That's you. You're the Godfather or the Godmother, but you don't even know that you have this whole group of people that feel indebted to you in a way for things that you would not even, probably a lot of these things you wouldn't even remember that you've done, pile 3. It's just like the way that you are and the way you felt you needed to be in the situations when you've been around them. And any one of those people have so much goodwill inside of themselves for you, that they're just like hoping and waiting and wishing for a day where they could be that person in your life because you made such a difference for them. I want to get a clarifier for this "I'd trust you with my life" card, because to be honest, it feels a little crazy. Like, who would trust someone else with their life? Especially because of the vibe I'm getting from this reading, which is people that you've known either casually or maybe a level beyond casual, but not like your closest friend group or anything. These have been more people that you've worked with or have been friends of friends, or let's say someone you were friends with 10 years ago. But can I get a clarifier for "I'd trust you with my life," please? Seven of Wands. Funny message coming through with that. And the World. And the Ace of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay, so this is why people would trust you. They've seen you take out the trash. You must have really been done wrong by some people, and these others have observed it. And they've seen you handle that situation with, I'm hearing like with grace, with professionalism, with positivity, with integrity, and you've closed it out completely. And look at this World card with that person like kind of going through the ribbon to finalize the race there. That's you. Like, you've totally come up the champion at the end. And the reason these people would trust you with their lives is they know that even if they make a mistake, even if you change your mind and let's say you don't like these people anymore, you're going to handle it the same way you would if you do like them. So even though you've had an experience with someone and these others have observed, and the experience you had with that person was like, okay, now you're dead to me. Like this relationship is severed and I'm moving on. You still handled that in a way that was admirable. And so this gives people a lot of trust in you, and that you have good judgment and that you're fair. And even if you have strong emotions, you're not swayed by them. Wow. Anything else? Let's use this deck for this. This is just a playing card deck. Anything else about how these people feel for my pile 3 people? Seven of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, wow, King of Cups, wow, Knight of Cups, wow. Well, I feel like I should say this is the most positive of any of the piles so far. And it's kind of overwhelmingly positive. Again, because I'm getting that this group of people that we're talking about, they're not your nearest and dearest. They're people that you've touched their life at one time in one way, somewhere along your journey. 7 of Pentacles, again, they're just like waiting, looking for an opportunity of where they could be in your life again, where they could try to show you what you mean to them. 2 of Cups is about partnership, about wanting to be together, about being in like a symbiotic relationship with someone. 4 of Wands is about community. It can be a card about marriage. 10 of Pentacles, I mean, this combination together, well, I'll say the rest. And then King of Cups, it's like these people want to be with you forever. I guess I get why I'd trust you with my life card is out here, but they've seen such an inner beauty about you that they just don't trust that even exists in other people. And so I'm almost getting that like the opposite is also true. Like, I trust you with my life, but I would also do anything for you. Yeah, and then Knight of Cups on the back, which is about expressing love, expressing appreciation and admiration. The next time you see anyone like this, you might have an experience of something like, I just want you to know 5 years ago when you said that thing to me when I was going through a really hard time, that really made the difference for me. Or I never quite told you that the way you spoke up for me in that meeting really helped me to feel validated in a way that really created positive change for me. Thank you. Who knows what it is, but you might notice throughout your life that when you see people from the past, they each have something like that to say to you. So, and the message I'm getting now is I'm hearing that sometimes you may not see that your actions have all that much impact, or you just see it as like, well, this is how people should be, and so that's how I'm going to be, and whatever. It's not, I'm not doing it for the praise or the appreciation, but Spirit is saying that you're entering into a time of your life where you're going to start to see some of the fruits of your labor. It's a funny phrase. You're going to see some of the results of the seeds that you planted, the impact that you've made in different areas, because it's important for you to not only just to be you, like that's a beautiful thing, but also to see that you've made real change and real impact in 100 different ways for people in all these small moments across your lifetime. And it really matters. And you're a gift in that way. Wow. Okay, pile 3. So to close your reading, I'm going to read the 3 oracle card messages here. So if you want to stay for that, we're going to do that now. They're pretty short. Okay, first we have rejecting shame. Today I'll learn to reject shame. Shame is an overwhelming sense that who I am isn't good enough. I realize I am good enough, and my imperfections are part of being human. I let go of shame. Practicing gratitude. Today I will practice gratitude. I will get in the habit of saying thank you even for the problems in my life, because these challenges are valuable lessons I can learn from. Gratitude is the key that turns problems into blessings and the unexpected into gifts. Acting as if. Today I will try acting as if, a positive form of pretending. This is a good way to get past part of a problem or overcome fears and doubts. I will act as if the situation is already resolved and get on with my life. Okay, thank you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what other topics you might like to see me read for. If you'd like a personal reading, the information for that is in the description box below, and I hope to see you again. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Okay, pile 4. If you picked the fossil, first of all, I'm so curious why you picked a fossil. And let's look at your reading. So we'll get to your love bomb cards in a moment. Who are your secret fans? Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, the Emperor, Knight of Cups, making the right decisions. Okay. So I'm getting that this is someone you know from work. Is it one person? One person, mainly one person. And it's somebody kind of high up. So this is either your boss, or if you're high up yourself in your company, or maybe even the owner of your company, this is someone who you would see as at least like on your level or above, okay? And this person has seen you make really sound, really balanced, and impactful business decisions over and over, actually. And you see how this Emperor is like reading the newspaper and kind of chilling, and he's got this like chessboard ahead of him, which you would think, I mean, if it were me, I'd be like, okay, I'm a little stressed about this chess game. Like, what move should I do next? This other person, are they going to beat me? What's their strategy? No, he's just chilling. He's reading the Emperor Times. He'll take his move when he needs to. He's not pressed about it at all. And 7 of Cups is a card about like so many different choices. Like you see here, it's the New York City cards where it's like there's a hot dog or a pretzel or a water or a coffee. Like, what should I get? What should I do? But the people, the figures in these cards, again with the Knight of Cups, like she's got her shades on, she's balancing looks like, I don't know, some food, some flowers, her coffee, a shopping bag on each arm. And it's no big deal. Like, this person has repeatedly seen you be faced with a really challenging problem to solve. I'm getting like a business problem, but it could be any kind of like practical problem, I guess, if you're not resonating with the work message. But they've seen you basically look at all the options and be like, okay, well, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this because it's the thing that makes the most sense. It's the most practical. It's the most logical, and it represents our values, or my values. It's the right thing to do. It's what love would do in this situation. It's connecting to what's right, what's noble, what's impactful in the world. And the thing that this person is so amazed at with you is it's not a mental exercise for you. You're so easily able to tap into what is right in a deeper way. Not like what's the right answer, like in a superficial, like is it A or B? Or is the answer 5 or 10? It's like you're able to tap into almost like I don't know how to describe this, but I'm going to try. Like the streams of consciousness in the world, or, I don't know, quantum physics, or the laws of the universe. And you don't even have to exactly tap in. You just turn your attention inward and it lives in you. It's all within you. Does that sound nuts? Let's see your love bomb cards. You have a wonderful family. I'm happy for you. You've changed my life. I feel like you understand me, and I really appreciate that. So I'm still getting that this is... Okay, so do you know the concept of like a work wife or a work husband? That's who this person is. So whoever your work wife or work husband, work partner is, that's this person. So it's the person that you confide in, that confides in you, where you feel the most understood, they feel the most understood by you, where you have the most conversation, and where there's the most intimacy between you. And there's moments where this person, I don't want to say jealous. It sounds like they feel jealous of you. I'm going to pull a clarifier for this, actually, because I want to get the right description. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, yeah, and the Eight of Pentacles. The way they would describe it is like, this person is my work soulmate. They're not a life soulmate. They're not somebody that I want to be married to or raise kids with or anything. But like when it comes to work, they're like my perfect match. And what's happened for them because of knowing you is they've seen themselves through your eyes. You've been a really positive mirror for them, even though that mirror hasn't always been about good qualities. It could have been negative at many times as well. But because they've been able to, they trust your perspective. They know that it's balanced. They know that it's not just about practicality or emotion. It's about both. Not that emotions aren't practical, but you know what I mean, hopefully, left brain and right brain. And they're able to see themselves in a more truthful, more realistic way, which has both helped them to appreciate their gifts and also hold themselves accountable for things that aren't so good about them and are kind of toxic. And I'm hearing that you reflected at least... I'm hearing 2 or 3 major toxic traits or patterns back to them. And more than anything else, that's what they're grateful for, actually. So with this, you have a wonderful family. I'm happy for you. This person knows that there's other people in your life that you are closer to than them, and they think that's great. They want that to continue. They don't want to be the closest person in your life. So if you've ever wondered if there's some kind of like romantic dynamic with this person, I mean, maybe they're human and sometimes they think about that, but there's no like fantasy life around that. They don't truly want that. They have their own thing going. They know you have your own thing going, and they're happy for that. It's a deep love, but it's also extreme. It's very platonic love as well. So if you've had questions about that, here's your confirmation that you don't have to worry about getting in too deep with this person and them getting obsessed with you romantically or something. No, there's nothing, no danger of that here. Let's pull a few cards for more about like how they actually feel about you. We've seen what they appreciate about you. They admire your mind and your ability to solve problems, but you've also really invested in them personally. You've nurtured them emotionally in a way. I'm hearing that even like their parents never did, or past partners, or certainly not a person at work. It's like you've been the most impactful, nurturing figure in their adult life. Wow, that's big. Okay, so how do they feel? How does pile 4's person feel about pile 4? Well, those just kind of fell out, but I'm going to take them. King of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Hearts at the bottom of the deck. They just adore you. They think the world of you. Their Queen of Hearts is like the most expressive of the cup cards, of the emotional cards. King of Cups technically has more depth of emotion, but they don't show it as much. This person wants to show that they love you at every turn, however they can. And maybe they don't always do a great job at that. Maybe they don't speak your love language, who knows? But their intention and the way that they feel is they want to just say they love you over and over and over. Another way they feel about you, they never want to let you go. That's funny. It's funny to come up in like a work partner kind of reading. So this person would probably go to some lengths, maybe even some shady ones, to keep you right where you are at work. That's funny. 7 of Pentacles, we got this in the previous pile, and 7 of Pentacles is about like finding ways to build connection. Like this person's a little bit out of their league in terms of having this kind of a relationship with someone. It's not something they've experienced before. So it's like they're planting different seeds, trying different things to see what works. They see you as this very masterful, very in charge boss kind of person that's very burdened and very overwhelmed. So they certainly don't want to add to your burdens. They want to find ways to reduce those for you. But that is part of how they see you, as someone with very broad shoulders, someone who can manage a lot, and they think that's really impressive. All right, I'm just going to ask if there's anything I missed that's important for you to know, pile 4, and then we will close your reading. Anything I missed? Okay, for pile 4. 4 of Cups, the Lovers, 2 of Wands. Okay, so this is related to the 4 of Pentacles card I had before, where I was kind of chuckling about like they want to keep you exactly where you are. This person knows that it's a matter of time, that they're only going to have you for not that much longer probably, and that you have a lot of choices, that you have some difficult decisions coming up. A lot of people are going to want you. A lot of people see the qualities in you that they see in you. And they also know that you're currently looking at let's say your current workplace is kind of like, I'm kind of over you. I think that there might be a better option out there for me. And this person actually agrees with you. They don't fault you for that. They think it's probably time for you to move on. They just selfishly, secretly, like, hope that will be delayed. And I'm kind of chuckling about them doing like maybe some shady things to try to keep you. I truly don't think this person wants your best interest. So they're not going to do anything to try to keep you stuck if they can clearly see that your best interest is somewhere else. But if they see that maybe it's kind of like equal, like opportunities, they would definitely try to pull some strings to keep you where you are. All right, so that's your reading pile 4. I hope that you enjoyed that. Please leave, oops, I forgot that I'm going to read your oracle card, which is right here. But while I'm cleaning this up, I'll do my spiel, which is leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more readings like this. If you want a personal reading, all my information is in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you at another reading. And here is your oracle card, Making the Right Decisions. Today I will search for my own truth and allow others to do the same. I'll value the worth of my own vision and the vision of others. We are all on our own paths, making the decisions that are right for us today. Thanks so much, Pile 4. Bye-bye.